New protests have flared in the Middle East and further afield over U.S. President Donald Trump's declaration of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu caused fresh outrage by saying the Palestinians needed to come to terms with Jerusalem's long Jewish history. Fresh protests have erupted in the Middle East following Donald Trump's decision to declare Jerusalem the capital of Israel. "I think the sooner the Palestinians come to grips with this reality, the sooner we'll move towards peace," he said at a press conference with French President Emmanuel Macron. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who has repeatedly warned of the consequences of Trump's move, lashed out Sunday by calling Israel a terrorist state that kills children. Netanyahu hit back, calling Erdogan a leader who bombs Kurdish villagers and helps terrorists. Trump's announcement on Wednesday sparked days of protests and clashes in the Palestinian territories. Israeli airstrike in Gaza has killed 2 Palestinians, officials have said. Following Donald Trump's recognition Jerusalem as Israel's capital, Benjamin Netanyahu caused fresh outrage by saying the Palestinians needed to come to terms with the decision. Tens of thousands of people have protested in Muslim and Arab countries including Jordan. Pictured Israeli forces fire gas canisters at Palestinian protesters during a protest in the West Bank city of Bethlehem. 4 Palestinians were killed either in clashes or by Israeli airstrikes in retaliation for rocket fire from the Gaza Strip. On Sunday, a Palestinian stabbed an Israeli security guard at Jerusalem's central bus station, seriously wounding him. The assailant was arrested. Tens of thousands of people have protested in Muslim and Arab countries, including Jordan, Turkey, Pakistan and Malaysia. On Sunday, further protests were held in countries including Lebanon, Indonesia, Egypt and Morocco, as well as in the Palestinian territories. Tens of thousands also rallied in Morocco's capital Rabat, while in Jakarta, some 5,000 Indonesians protested in solidarity with the Palestinians, gathering outside the U.S. Embassy in the world's most populous Muslim country. Jerusalem is the capital of Israel, says PM Benjamin Netanyahu. Trump's announcement on Wednesday sparked days of protests and clashes in the Palestinian territories. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan lashed out Sunday by calling Israel a terrorist state that kills children. Students and professors in Cairo demonstrated at the prestigious Al-Azhar University, a spokesman said, and dozens of students protested at 2 other Cairo universities. Palestinian protests on Sunday were smaller than in previous days. Protests and clashes erupted in Al Arab refugee camp in the south of the occupied West Bank, leaving 1 Palestinian wounded by rubber bullets, the Palestinian Health Ministry said. Cops and firefighters swoop on UK-Israeli embassy in chemical attack drill. A beginner's guide to who's who in the Middle East crisis. Trump is declaring war on Muslims if he recognizes Jerusalem as Israel's capital. We reveal the best winter breaks where your pound goes further. Priti Patel apologizes for undisclosed Netanyahu meeting while on holiday. Priti Patel under fire for having undisclosed meetings in Israel. Separately, the Israeli military said it destroyed a Hamas tunnel from the Gaza Strip into Israeli territory, an incident unrelated to the recent unrest, but which threatened to further increase tensions. Such tunnels have been used in the past to carry out attacks. Trump's declaration prompted near universal condemnation and diplomatic fallout, with warnings that it risks setting off a new round of violence in the turbulent Middle East.